Hey, Austin from Monster here with another creature feature. An in-depth look at the unique fragrances on offer by Monster Flesh and Mane. I like vanilla. I like lavender. Don't mistake the combination for a feminine one. This does not smell like your grandmother's perfume. In fact, I read a study recently, and by recently I mean several years ago, that scientifically concluded that those were the two fragrances that men most enjoyed. Not the ones we'd probably name if asked, but when they hook wires up to our brains, those are the two that make us light up the most. The feeling I get when smelling lavender and vanilla is Victorian. It brings to mind the fancier places in 19th century Britain. I mean, I imagine. I wasn't alive then. Why, I'd have to be over 150 years old to have a clear memory of a time like that. So when it came time to name our lavender vanilla fragrance, I had to look for some kind of Victorian monster. And the biggest monster in Victorian London, without a doubt, was Jack the Ripper. Here's a dude that killed a bunch of ladies, at least 5, in absolutely brutal and horrific ways. And since he was never caught, for all we know, he could have been an actual demon. And all signs point to him having been a gentleman. Many investigators and historians agree that he must have had some kind of surgical training, so he was probably well paid. And the word Ripper was a pun. At the time, Ripper meant gentleman, which is why he's also sometimes known as Gentleman Jack, which I think is also a whiskey? And what sort of fragrance would a Victorian gentleman have been sporting? If it were me, and of course it wasn't, it probably would have been lavender and vanilla. If you'd like to smell like a Victorian serial killer, then go to the URL below and check out Jack the Ripper. I want to be clear that I am not Jack the Ripper.